Good day, everyone. Welcome. My name is Leanna. I'm very much looking forward to stretching and flexing, getting a full body stretch today in our chair. First two reminders, as usual. Please do not do an exercise program without your doctor's consent. And then secondly, when I teach, I like to teach as a mirror. So my left side is really your right, and my right side is really your left. Hopefully you've got a sturdy chair that you can sit back in. If you don't, your comfy couch, your comfy chair, whatever you've got, even your bed, we just do what we can do. But we want to concentrate on getting these stretches 2-3 times holding, and we also want to concentrate on our breathing. Remember that diaphragmatic breathing is inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. So, in the beginning, we'll have a meditative segment of just concentrating on our breathing. You can have your hands facing palms down in your lap, or palms up. Just keep your shoulders relaxed. Or, you can put your hands across your belly so you can fully connect with our breathing technique. And we want to try to do that throughout the whole class. All right, so let's begin with our first meditative segment, and we will also end with one. I'm going to have my hands facing down. Relax your shoulders. Relax your legs. And start with a deep breath, inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, inhaling deeply through our noses and out through our mouths. Begin by wiggling our fingers and toes. We're coming out of our first meditative segment. Go ahead and move your wrists around and your ankles. And gently tip your head over side to side, left to right. Remember to try to maintain that breathing technique. And then release with your head up top, facing front center, chin down, chin up. And then last but not least, we're not holding these stretches yet. Rotation towards your right and rotation towards your left. And again, rotation towards your right and left, back to facing front and center. Tip your head gently over to your right. Press down that opposite shoulder. Hold and breathe. And release. Tip your head over now towards the left. Oops, and hold. Yeah, that's my mic. release. Gently tip your head over again towards your right. And as you hold, I'm going to change sides so I'm not getting feedback here. So back to it. I'm holding, hold. Press down your opposite shoulder. And release. And once more, second time, tip your head over towards the left. And release back to facing front center. Tip your head forward. Chin down towards your chest and hold. Releasing now, chin up towards the ceiling. Stretching out those neck muscles underneath your chin. And release. Gently lowering back down, chin towards your chest. Gravity's doing the work. Hopefully you feel a stretch in your upper back, lower neck muscles. And once more, up towards the roof. And releasing back to facing your front and center. Let's go ahead and put our hands together as in prayer to your center. Hands up towards your ceiling. Try to keep your hands together, and we want them over our head but in front of our shoulders. So not directly over our head like so. And release. Coming back down. And release again. Up towards the roof. Hold. And releasing. Press your hands towards your right and look towards your left. Press your hands towards your left and look towards your right. Slowly do that again, opposites, right? Press towards the right and look towards your left. And once more, pressing towards your left, look towards your right. Stretching out our shoulders. And release. Hands back to your center as in prayer. Maintain those deep breaths. Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Turn your fingers towards me and lengthen in front. Relax your head and neck, round your shoulders, and feel yourself pulling your belly button in, pressing your lower back towards the chair. And release. And again, I'm going to do each stretch at least twice. Lengthen those arms. Try to keep your hands together. And releasing. Hands back together as in prayer towards your center. Arms open wide to the side. I'm going to sit forward a little bit so I can poke my chest out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up your palms, wiggle your fingers. So this is stretching, expanding our chest muscles, and now we want to expand our middle back muscles. Give yourself a hug with the right arm on top, hands on opposite shoulders, and hold. And release. Arms wide and to the side. Poke your chest out again. Palms spread open. Wiggle your fingers. And now give yourself a hug with your right arm on top. Your left arm. Ooh, I did that already. Your left arm on top. Thank you guys. I heard you. Opposite hands on the shoulders. Arms wide to the side this time. Palms are facing behind you. Open up those palms, spread them open, wiggle your fingers, and your arms are lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades together still. Possibly feeling a stretch in your bicep. Again, arms, give yourself a hug with the right arm on top. Release and relax. Maintain your breathing technique. Last time, arms open to the side. Lower the arms. Poke your chest out and your palms are facing behind you. This time, I like to wiggle my fingers. Keep the blood flowing. And give yourself a hug. Left arm on top. Hands on the opposite shoulders. Feel yourself as you tuck your head under and relax. Pull your belly button in. Feel the middle muscles in your back expanding. And releasing. But this time, hands on your shoulders. Let's keep your elbows in front. Relax your shoulders. And lengthen your arms in front. Nice and long. Palms are up. We're trying to create a parallel lines here. Again, wiggle your fingers. And your hands back in towards your shoulders and hold. Lengthen again. So this is our bicep muscle. This is what we're stretching along with our palms. Wiggle your fingers. Hands back in towards your shoulders. And now spread your elbows apart, away from each other, and relax. Let's reconnect with our breathing because I lost mine. Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's work on our rotator cuff. So we want to try to be making big circles with our elbows as we rotate forward. Take your time. Continue your breathing. Deeply inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. And try to make big circles with your elbows and therefore rotating our shoulders. When you come to the bottom this time, we want to change directions. So now we're moving backwards. Again, trying to make big circles with your elbows. When you stop at the bottom, hold. Again, rotate towards your front, making big circles with your elbows for our shoulders. And releasing. Changing directions. We're going backwards again. Take your time. Make those big circles with your shoulders. And release down at the bottom. And hold. We're going to go do a little more for our shoulders. So your left arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling as high as you can go. And go ahead and let the right arm towards your floor. As you're trying to make a straight line here, but we're still stretching here. We're still holding the stretch. We're still wiggling our fingers. Our palms are open. And you want to, as I used to say in class, you want to feel like you can smell your armpits. I'm trying to help you visualize how you want to open up your armpits. And release. Both arms come back down, but we're changing. The right arm goes up now. Left arm is down. Again, visualize. You want to feel like you can smell your armpits. You want to feel that stretch there. And release. Let's do it again. Reach up towards the left. Right arm down. And releasing. Right arm up again. Left arm down. And bring your hands back together. As in your heart center. And breathe. Let's get under our left elbow. Push up towards your roof. As we stretch out our triceps, pat yourself on the back if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Everybody's different. But hold that stretch. Same arm across your chest. Pull in by the elbow. Wiggle those fingers. And relax. Let's squeeze and open the hand. Make a fist as tight as you can. Spread open those fingers. And once more. Release. Put your hands back to your center, as in prayer. Reconnect with your breathing if you lost it. Now, same stretch on the other side. So press the right elbow up towards the roof if you can. Pat yourself on the back if you can. We're stretching out our triceps right here. And hold while you continue your deep breathing. And by the same arm across your chest, pull in by your elbow. Wiggle those fingers. Relax. Squeeze. Make a fist as tightly as you can. Open, spread those palms apart. Wiggle your fingers in again. Squeeze your hand. Make a fist. And wiggle your fingers again. Put your hands back into your heart center. We do want to stretch for the tricep again. A second time, up towards your roof. Some of you may feel comfortable with your right hand, your right arm, grabbing your left elbow with a little bit of a pull, but you don't have to. So while we're still holding that elbow back across your chest, and this time look away. Remember to wiggle those fingers. If you can, look away from your right hand. And release. And this time, rotation for the wrists. So let's rotate them outward. Take your time. Trying to make big circles with our fingers. And let's change directions. Inward. Making big circles with our wrists. With our fingers for rotating our wrists. Can't be perfect all the time. And release. Hands back to your center. Relax for a moment. Continue your deep breath. Inhaling through the nose. And out through the mouth. Alright. Same stretch for the other side. Our second time for the tricep. Push your elbow up as high as you can. Try to pat yourself on the back and hold. And some of you may be able to grab your elbow with your left arm, left hand, and pull your elbow inward a little as you continue your breathing. Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. And releasing with your hands back towards your center. Continue deep breaths and relax. Go ahead and put your hands down in your lap, palms facing downward. Relax your shoulders. Next stretch is called a forward fold. So all we're going to do, hopefully you're sitting all the way back in your chair. We're going to tip forward slowly, and then we're just going to try to relax, okay? So, gently tip forward. I'm going to let my arms stretch out on either side of my legs and hold while gravity does the work here. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit of back expansion. Continue deep breathing. We're not holding our breath. And hands back on your legs, on your knees. Come on slowly, please. Gotta do the stretch a second time. Come on up slowly, all the way back. If this exercise makes you feel dizzy, please discontinue, okay? Let's do another forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Continue your deep breathing. Hopefully you felt that in your lower back. Hopefully. Hands are still on your knees. Continue your deep breathing. We're going to tip forward. Nice, long, and strong. Okay? So keep your eyes up on me. Feel yourself poking your chest out. And we're stretching our lower back. Keep your head lifted. And releasing. Back all the way back in your chair. For that lower back. And again, eyes stay on me diagonally. Fall about 45 degrees. Hands are still in your lap, on your knees. Keep your head lifted. Try to poke your chest out and roll your shoulders backwards this time, feeling the stretch in your lower back. And release. And relax. We're going to add on to that. So let's refocus. We are lowering our stress levels as we do this meditative breathing or diaphragmatic breathing. We're also lowering our blood pressure and our resting heart rate. So it is important to try to do this breathing 10 minutes a day. It's recommended. All right, again, tip forward. Same stretch we started out with. So first, lower back, poke your chest out, lift your head. Try to roll your shoulders backwards. And from here, we're going to change the stretch. Forearms in your lap. Relax your head and neck. Pull your belly button in. And feel the muscles in your middle back expanding. From here, roll up one vertebrae at a time. We can do that again. First, long, strong back, tip forward to your diagonal, 45 degrees roughly. Roll your shoulders back. I'm losing my head is lifted. Poke your chest out. We are stretching out our lower back, as well as expanding the muscles in our chest. And then from here, change forearms in your lap. You might have moved your elbows forward a little bit, still in your lap. Pull your belly button in. Relax your head and neck. And hopefully you feel your middle back muscles expanding a little bit. Hands back on your knees. And come up slowly, please. One vertebrae at a time. Excellent. We're going to continue with our stretches for our lower back, but we're going to rotate towards the right. Now this sounds funny. Your head is an extension of your shoulders. So what I don't want to see is this. Okay? Wherever your shoulders go, the head just kind of follows along. Okay? So we're rotating towards the right. Left hand on your leg. Right hand on the chair. If you can, pull yourself around and hold. Not your breath. The stretch. And release. I'm going to rotate it back around now towards my left. Remember, I'm mirror teaching. Right arm on your leg. Left arm on the chair. Hold. You might feel some popping in your spine. That is fine. Lubricating the joints in our back. Rotation back towards the right. Continue your deep breathing. And again, rotating towards your left. Your head just follows. We're not doing that. We're not looking behind us, okay? Your neck is an extension of your shoulders. So hopefully your face is in the same direction as your shoulders. Hold, breathe. And releasing back to your front center. Let's regroup with our breathing. Remember, inhale deeply through the nose. And out through the mouth. Relax your legs, so maybe they're about shoulder width apart. Relax your shoulders. That's where I hold a lot of my stress, so I have to constantly remind myself to relax my shoulders. Alright, now we're going to move a little deeper with the rotation. So I'm going to move my right leg all the way to the side. I'm going to drop my left knee right here. Try and get a 90-degree angle with that left leg. You're going to feel a stretch right here for the quadriceps. Tip back just a little bit. Nice pull, but not too much. Release. And let's do that again. There it is for me. Release. And then from here, maintain the position with your left leg. Rotate around. Use your chair and pull yourself around as far as you can. And hold. And release. Back to facing your left. We haven't recovered our regular position yet. Back again, rotation towards your right and towards the chair behind you. Pull yourself around. Hold. And releasing. Back to facing your right side. Hang on to the chair as you tip forward. Extend your left arm up towards the ceiling. And hang on to the chair as you lean back a little bit. Release. Tipping forward. Reaching forward. And back up. Lean a little bit behind you. Hang on to the chair. And release. So now, I want to do the same thing on the other side. But before we do that, let's go ahead and stretch our inner thighs. Push your knees apart as far as you can go. And we are stretching our inner thigh. Nobody's watching, so don't worry. Push those knees apart as far as you can. Then relax. And again. And relax. Now from here, rotate all the way around towards your right, towards your left, your left, your left. Hang on to the chair. 90-degree angle here. knee down, 90-degree angle also in the front leg. And I want you to tip back just a little bit. I might have changed the order, but that's okay. Feel a stretch here in your quadricep. And release. Feels pretty good, actually. Let's do it again. Tip back. Ooh. Stretching out this big muscle here, the quadricep. And release back to the top like we did before. We're rotating around towards our left. Go ahead and see if I can make sure I don't lose my... Okay. Grab the chair behind you. Pull yourself around. Ooh. I love this stretch. And hold. And release. Back to facing your left. Haven't changed positions with our legs yet. And breathe. Pull yourself around again towards your left and hold. And release. Back to facing your left. Now I want you to tip forward a little bit. Use the left leg for support. Now I'm gonna relax your right arm and reach up towards the ceiling. Reach up and back. Stretching our lower back, stretching our quadriceps. Release. And this time when you tip forward, reach as far as you can with your hands. A nice long stretch for the back. We're adding on back up to the roof. Hang on to the chair, hang on to the chair. And release. All right, rotating back around towards your front. And that's the chair, I'm sorry. We're doing that stretch again for the inner thigh. Press your knees apart. And hold. Breathe through it. Now I want you to bring your left leg in towards the front and center. We're going to use the left leg for support. Right leg. Heel down. Toes up. Okay. Again for the inner thigh. Some of you, if you feel comfortable while we're still hanging on, okay, reach for the toes. I'm not going to touch them. I think I can. Yeah, I can. But anyway, as you reach towards your toes, you'll feel a deeper stretch in your hamstring as well. That's the big muscle behind the quadriceps. So reach, come back up. And again. If you want to, but you don't have to. Just reach for it. That's good right there. I'm feeling a stretch here as well. On my back on the left side. And release. Keep your leg where you are. Put the heels down this time so your leg is flat. I want you to please tip forward, use your left arm on the left leg for support, and reach for me like you're trying to touch me. You can keep your eyes on me, or relax your head if you want. And then from here, you want to cut the angle in half. So go ahead, reach. Getting a good stretch in our right leg if you want to. Hand gonna be down on the floor. But I want you to reach as much as you can. and come back up. Want to do that one more time, okay? Rest on your right leg, left leg, left leg. For support, use your right arm, reach towards me. I'm going to look down this time because I can get a little further in my stretch. Breathe through it. From here, rotate towards your right. We're cutting the angle in half. I'm still reaching. I'm still 10 forward. If this is uncomfortable, don't do it. This is a more modified position with the right arm touching the ground or the floor. But I'm going to try to keep reaching. Getting a good stretch in my hamstring. And release. Ooh, that felt good. Bring your right leg in. Gotta do the same thing on the other side. Right leg comes in the center. Move your left leg out to the side. First, if I recall, ooh, I just popped in my knee. That's okay, that's okay. Heels down, toes up. Pull them up towards your head, okay? We're going to lean towards the left. Like you can touch, you don't have to touch it, but I mean, trying to get getting a stretch here, our lower back on the right side. And release. I'm fine. Doing that again. I'm still breathing deeply. Now, if you feel dizzy or feel like you're going to fall out of the chair, please discontinue. And I'm going to sit back up tall, facing front and center. And I'm going to change the direction of my foot on the left side. Foot is now on the ground flat if you can. Doesn't matter if you're at an angle or whatever. Use your right leg for support, just like we did on the other side. We're going to reach forward with your left arm. You're trying to touch me. Hey. Reach. I'm going to keep my head up this time, so eyes on me, reach. Oh, and from here, my apologies, from here, rotate towards the left. Cutting the angle in half. Reach. And again, you can touch down on the floor. That's going to make it a little more modified. I'm going to come back up to my reach. I feel more of a stretch if I'm reaching, but if you feel you're losing your balance, just give it a rest. Come back up towards your front center, back to rotating towards the center, using your right leg for support. I'm going to tip forward, reach for me again. This time, I'm going to look at the floor so I can deepen my stretch. I'm moving towards the right, cutting my angle in half, reach, or if you like, hand down on the floor. We're relaxing our lower back here, but if you lift your arm back up, we're re-stretching again, lower back. You should feel that stretch underneath your leg, on the back side of the large muscle group. Release. And come back to your center. We're not done yet, don't worry. But I would like to see you regroup with your breathing because I completely lost mine. Inhaling deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, if you can, let's get our ankle to our knee. Left ankle over the knee. We're taking our time for these stretches, but apply a little pressure down on the right side. We are stretching out our hips. You will probably feel a little bit in your gluteus muscles as well. Hold if you want to. Tip forward a little bit. And relax. We're going to stay right here, but we want to deepen that stretch from here. Again, apply that pressure. Tip forward. Perhaps you can lean a little further, and if you want to deepen the stretch even more, lift your heel up off of the floor. And hold. And release. Come back up. Oh, that feels so good. I want to do it one more time. Apply the pressure downward on the right knee, downward. I'm also going to tip forward. Hold the stretch. Don't rush into it. And then to deepen the stretch, I'm going to lift my left heel up, toes down. And release, rise up slowly. Take your time. Ooh, that felt good. Alright, change now with your left leg. Ankle over the right knee. This side is tighter for me, so give me a second. Remember, little pressure here. Press downward with the knee. Lean forward if you can. And release. We're not changing anything from the waist down. Want to deepen the stretch, tip forward again. And this time, if you want to add to it, heel up, toes down on the right leg. And release. And one more time. Roll all the way forward. I'm gonna lift my heel up. You don't have to. I'm popping in my ankle joint. That's okay. Relax. This side is tighter than my other side, so. And release, rolling back up. Put your left leg down. Let's regroup with our breathing. Relax your shoulders. Remember to inhale deeply through the nose. And down through the mouth. I'm going to have my palms facing downward. You guessed it, we're going back into our meditative segment, our final meditative segment for class. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Palms can be facing up if you like, or right hand over the left. If you want to fully connect some people with their breathing. Let's begin. My palms are down, shoulders relaxed. Legs are relaxed. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. And of course, if you want to, continue your meditation. And I'm going to start moving my wrists and my ankles. I'm coming out of meditation. I'm taking my time, tipping my head over from right to left. And release and relax. Same thing, chin down, up towards the ceiling. And release back to facing your front center. Let your arms relax on either side of your chair. Shoulders up and shoulders down. This time roll your shoulders to the earlobes and down. And our final stretch. Spread those arms apart like an eagle. Sit up tall. Reach towards the ceiling. Hands together if you can, and then release. And let it go. Whew. I enjoyed that very much. Thank you guys for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed it too. I really do appreciate you guys helping keep me fit. So we got to keep moving. Remember to keep moving. Drink plenty of water. And don't forget, as I always say, we can do this.